Hello, I'm Jake, aka HamStuff, and there are many weapons in Sea of Thieves, but perhaps none more powerful than the humble banana. You see, left long enough, the banana on the stove will set your ship on fire. Then fire damages the ship, ocean comes in, ship goes down. So, I'm going to see how long it takes for each of the three main ship types. So, I've been playing since December. One of the first things I did was try this on a rowboat, and I'm still trying. They're unbananaable. That's why a rowboat's the best. So you can already tell you wouldn't, well, I'm speaking to myself here, you wouldn't want to eat that banana. So it takes a little while to set the ship on fire. So in the meantime, this is now a cat video. Little feed purr, you want the banana? He doesn't want the banana. Shook his little head. So I'm just going to pet my cat until my ship's on fire. So, my theory going in was that a slope, it wouldn't take all that long. Brigantine, it'd take longer, then a galleon, much longer still. We'll see if I was right. Oh, look at the little stretch. The beans. Now you tell me this isn't the cutest cat on the Sea of Thieves. It's been 3 minutes, the ship's not yet on fire. And it will be... well, I can't really say how much time it'll take to destroy the ship, because spoilers. But I wonder if it takes longer to set the ship on fire, or longer for fire to sink the ship. I did this on somebody else's sloop the other day. They either left the game or scuttled. They didn't mean to just, completely destroy everything. It was just a prank, bro. I think they're a noob. They can't have been experienced enough, because they didn't even try to fight me once they saw me in their ship and everything on fire. So what I do is try and kill the person, wait for fire to make a hole in the hull, use that fire to put the... not that fire, use that water to put the fire out. I mean, you can fight fire with fire in a lot of places. I'm not sure in your ship, which is made out of wood, is one of those places. And there we go. Ignition. So the fire just starts around the cooking pot to begin with. No. I love this game, so beautiful. The fire just dances about, and then of course a lot more of the hull begins to smoke, which is a sign it's about to burst into flames. So now we have our first hull at 613. I don't know where my cat went. Well, the hull does slowly fill up with water, and of course by this time the deck at the top is on fire as well. I always put... what are the fire bombs called? Are they fire bombs? I think they're called fire bombs. Yeah, I always put those in the cannons because it looks cool. It doesn't have an effect on your own ship. And then of course my mast is on fire. Good job I haven't got any gunpowder barrels up there. Now we've got fire up here as well. Just about hear the hull creaking as it fills up with water. There's some splash like noise with some of the fire being put out by the rising water. Oh, now the hull is really creaking. The upper deck's about to catch fire, I think. That ocean's looking a bit close. The little canopy's on fire. I think that might be the wheel taking damage. Because wheel just wrecks everything. Or wheel, fire wrecks everything. And there we have it, that belonged. Means your ship is sunk. Nothing more can be done about it. So 10 minutes, 24 seconds, 0.244. Stuff still breaking on the way down. RIP sloop. So I spent most of my time playing on a brigantine. Let's see if that fares better. The eternal battle of brigantine versus banana. Now the brigantine's much bigger, so it should take more time to fill up with water. That's my reasoning for my belief that it'll take, I thought, maybe twice as long as the sloop. Here's my cat again. So I did this with the sails down because it looks good. They're just set forwards, that sound is them filling with air. I did a rough fast attempt with the sails just into the wind where it happened to be, but if it's to the side it kind of pulls your ship over. But your cooking pot will either be further away from or closer to the water, that could have an effect. It could skew the results somewhat. So just leave them in firm. More consistent, more scientific. I think my cat just sneezed. And stretch. So in real life it's probably not a good idea to have your cooking pot next to a grog barrel, because alcohol tends to be quite flammable. But in here I don't think it makes any difference at all. And now we've got fire. My cat is straight up not having a good time. What's he doing? He just casually walk into the fire and then surprised that fire bad and runs back out of it. No, stop running into the fire, you little shit. Put him down over there. Now my brig is on fire. And we have a hole. Puts all the fire right down below. Of course, still on fire up top. Then that rapidly starts spreading. Not sure how much of an effect that has. Ship creaking as it fills with water, fire spreading even more. Whoop, I meant to pick up my cap. I don't need a cannon. Ooh, getting colour deep in here. Makes it really clear the difference that some water makes, because that dock is quite far above the level of my deck now, because the ship's just gone down so much. Ooh, I don't think it'll be long now. Oh, it's about to spread, but I'm not sure it matters. I think both my masts are on fire. It's normally a bad thing, but it doesn't really matter here, I suppose. there it is. It's all over at 10 minutes 14 seconds. Doing some things. It was actually faster. I expected with its larger size that it would take longer. But no. Oh, it's going back up, right? I think it's okay. I think my ship's okay. Oh, nope. Definitely not okay. Look at my cannons because it looks cool. Unless you actually shoot them at something basically right next to your ship, it won't make any difference. And I have my banana. I think I burnt my banana. So here's my cat. Now, the difference between the Galleon and the other ships is the cooking pot is actually above water level. So that when a fire breaks a hole in the hull, the ocean won't immediately start flooding in. But it could be a problem later. Give him a good look in the banana. I don't think he's hungry. It's nice to see the little details of doing things on the shelves, even if they're not particularly functional. And fire. A lot more of my middle level. I think in the bottom you're in the hull. I suppose I still am, but fire on 2 levels now. Top and middle. The top level's the deck. Then I don't know. But my low levels will be on fire as well soon enough, and there we go. I might have to stay down there because a lot of this is going to be on fire soon. And that was soon. And once again, this very little dumbass is walking into the fire. I know, he's just sat down to look at it this time. I'm rolling around right next to it. Seriously, Lord Vader, this isn't a good idea. I'm running out of places to stand. First hole. But of course, no water coming in. Just a cooking box above water level. See, this is what bothers me about shipwrecks. The brig is right in the middle of the galleon, but on the shipwreck, that's non-existent. And the brig is right at the back. Or is it the front? I'll pick up my cat and stay down here. Another hole. So the fire will result in a lot of holes. So there's another. Oh, I'm on fire. Okay. cap. I swear some of these holes are just exploding twice. I don't even know where these holes are. But my heart's still slowly filling up with water. It said as soon as these holes get water level, the sea just hemorrhages in and it's all over incredibly quickly. And it even took down one of my masts. But my ship is still on fire, and now so am I. I'm not sure there's a particularly good place to stand anywhere. Except for in the water. And boom, ship gone. So it took a little longer, but not enormously longer. And that's of course because of all the holes it made. Well, I hope you like this science and fire and banana video. Stay tuned for more content.